Coming up on today's show, I answer some of your questions for my first ever Q&A video. Hello YouTube, it's PS3 Gaming Scotland here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well and gaming lots. So in today's video I'll be going over some of you guys' questions for my first ever Q&A. So firstly, I want to say thank you all for everybody that's contributed to the Q&A. I'll be trying to answer your questions in due course. But as always, before we get into the questions, as always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and leave a comment of the questions below. Or if you've got any comments, please leave your comments below, as I love to read all your comments. But anyway guys, let's jump into my first ever Q&A for being on YouTube for 10 years. So first question we have is from Lewis, or Platinum Bro 7, and he asks, what is your favourite gaming franchise of all time? Now firstly, Lewis, very much indeed for the question. I've had a lot of time to have a ponder and try to think about this question. It's a very difficult question, as there's been some fantastic gaming franchises on the PlayStation console, from the PS5 all the way back to the PS1. So because I'm not able to pick one franchise of all time, I'm going to have to pick two. So the first one will be based on the PS1 and 2, and then the second one will be from the PS3 or PS5. Try to pick one in each sort of from my childhood and also current day, because that's the best way I can answer this question. So if I think back to the PS1 and PS2 days, there is only one, and that is the Crash Bandicoot franchise. Now when I was younger, I only played Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, as I was too young to play Crash 1 and 2, but I was lucky enough to play the Insane Trilogy a few years ago, which had all three original Crash Bandicoot games. Absolutely loved that trilogy, and that has been my best experience with Crash Bandicoot to date, even though I had some fantastic memories from Crash 3 Warped on the PS1. So that is my nostalgic sort of pick for my best gaming franchise of all time. But getting to modern day, there's been some fantastic franchises on the PS3, 4 and also 5, but I will have to pick Uncharted, as I've platinumed all the games. I love Nathan Drake's story, and I also loved the Lost Legacy with Chloe and Nadine. Also there's the game on the PS Vita, Golden Abyss. I've not, so tell me lie, well, that's the only game I haven't platinumed. Okay, but yeah, two great, fantastic gaming franchises of all time. Let me know what favourite franchises are yours in the comments below. Thank you very much indeed for the question, Lewis. So, and finally we've got a bunch of questions from a known who is a really fantastic trophy hunter. Let's find out what he wants to know. So first he says, can we see your PS3, 4 and 5 collection videos, and will you be doing more in the future? So yes, I'll be doing more collection based videos. I recently did one for PS4 at the start of, or the end of last year, so please check that out if you haven't already. But yes, I will be doing more collection videos for all the consoles. So, but for the Q&A, so any plans on collabs with other trophy hunting channels on your channel? Yes, I'd love to invite people from trophy hunting and gaming backgrounds onto the channel for a big chat about gaming, PlayStation and trophy hunting. Yeah, I would love to invite people on. I just need to get to that stage where I know what to do for behind the scenes stuff, but once I can master that and improve my skills, because I'm always trying to improve, I'll be able to invite people onto the channel. So hopefully that will be cool. At this stage I want to do a chat, so maybe like an interview style chat, or maybe like a podcast where I invite people on, but it will be my own unique take on a podcast or an interview. So I want to try and be different from other fantastic podcasts and interview style channels that are out there already. But yes, I would love to invite people onto the channel and talk about games, PlayStation and trophies. Next question he asked was, what made you want to become a YouTuber? Now, back in the day, I started the channel in 2011, watching a lot of Call of Duty content, and that's the main sort of game I was playing when I created the channel. So I did a lot of gaming news, sort of gameplay updates, challenges with friends, high score gameplay sort of thing. And then I branched out to do this variety gaming channel that we have today. But before I started in 2011, I had been watching YouTube for 2 or 3 years prior to that date, and I was sort of inspired to start my own channel and talk about games from my own personal point of view. So yeah, I was inspired to create my own content, but also I wanted to create my own gaming channel, little gaming channel, and also gaming community where we can chat about games, new games, help each other with trophies and platinums, and try and build a little community here, because there wasn't a major sort of Facebook group or page back then that I was aware of, so I wanted to create my own. But prior to starting, I didn't know anything about content creation, didn't have any equipment, so I just sort of learned as I made more videos. My first few videos were terrible, and hopefully I've been trying to improve that content over the years, and I will continue to improve and try and develop my skills as I go forward. As I really love doing this YouTube channel, met some great people, and I hope to meet more great people and also just improve my skills in general. So it was a mixture of trying to improve my skills, feeling inspired, and wanting to build a little gaming community. Questions regarding platinum trophies. My favourite platinum trophy and the platinum trophy I've hated the most. So my favourite platinum trophy, you could argue this game could be either or, my favourite or my hated, but I'm going to say this game is going to be my favourite platinum I've earned, and that's Crash 1 from the End Scene trilogy. It's been very difficult and time consuming, a lot of difficult platinum relics and gold relics to obtain for the time trials, but it was my first experience with Crash 1 in the End Scene trilogy, so I was absolutely delighted to play 1 and 2 and 3 effectively. But yeah, so it was my first experience. I always try to go into new games with the intention of trying to earn the platinum, but this game I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to do it, and just through a lot of practice, determination, hard work, a sort of can-do attitude, I was able to platinum Crash 1, 2 and 3 of the End Scene trilogy, so I'm absolutely delighted with that. It did burn me out after, I did take a bit of a break after earning those platinums, but yeah, Crash 1 is my most favourite platinum that I've earned. Now, from most hated platinum, personally I don't really have a hated platinum that I've earned. Yes, some are more time consuming and more difficult than others per se. There are a few examples that come to mind when I talk about hated platinums. I wouldn't necessarily say I hate going for platinums, or else I wouldn't go for them. However, you've asked the question, that was really kind of you to do so. So I will say Watch Dogs as my hated platinum. So prior to the patch, there was 2 trophies in particular. One was totally RNG, and you had to go around collecting MP3 songs to add to your collection in-game, and the only way to do that was scan sort of environments or go around and connect to other people or other places that had songs playing. So it was totally RNG, totally random, which made the game really annoying, really time consuming. But there was also the Social Lubricant trophy. Now this was for defeating all 3 drinking game opponents on level 10, each with really easy challenges, and then as you progress up the levels they got really difficult. And obviously, because I did mention a patch before, Ubisoft had to introduce a patch because so many people complained of how difficult it was to get. But thankfully after the patch, this trophy and this platinum are now really obtainable and a lot easier to achieve. So my most favourite platinum is Crash 1 from the Insane trilogy, and my most hated platinum, just because of how difficult it was at the time, was Watch Dogs. Thank you for the questions so far. Let's go on to answering some more. So a game that I've really wanted to play but haven't got to yet, or have never played, would probably be, as again there are lots of examples that come to mind, but I'd probably say Silent Hill 1 or the Silent Hill trilogy. I'm hopefully that they will come back and remake some of those games. Now, as a collector, I have managed to acquire the original sort of games on PlayStation 1. However, I've not actually had the chance to play Silent Hill, the first game, so I would be really delighted and enthusiastic if and when they bring back Silent Hill, and that's if they will do. There's currently rumours at this stage, but yeah, Silent Hill, I've heard really fantastic things from friends and from other people online. But yeah, Silent Hill is a game that I really want to play but haven't got to yet at the time of recording this video. And finally he says, do you plan on watching The Last of Us TV series on HBO when it releases? So firstly, yes, I really am looking forward to what Neil Druckmann, Naughty Dog, can do with The Last of Us TV series. I think it'll be very similar to The Walking Dead type, but with The Last of Us sort of world and lore, which I'm really looking forward to and really excited to watching. They are currently filming in Calgary, Canada. I've seen some photos that really sort of gets me hyped for this TV series. I probably won't watch it on HBO because one, I haven't got it, and two, I don't know if I can get it over here in the UK. But if it comes to Netflix or if it comes out on DVD, I will be watching that. I'll be binge watching it, to be honest. But I don't know whether to watch one season at a time and wait like a year in between, or whether they release like say 5 or 6 seasons, or whether I'll wait till all seasons have been released and then pick up the box set and watch them all over a period of a couple of months, just binge watching them all. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to how this TV series turns out. The casting looks really good as well, for Joel and Ellie and a couple of the other characters that I'm aware of. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch this, and yeah, I'm looking forward to more of Sony's adaptations of their big gaming franchises into their TV shows and films. There's rumours currently of Twisted Metal and Ghost of Tsushima, I believe. But yeah, I've also just quickly watched the Uncharted first trailer for the Uncharted film. I have to say that it has got a lot of elements from the games in there, but the casting, in my opinion, is dreadful. Tom Holland was good at Spider-Man, but he isn't Nathan Drake, i.e. the older version of Nathan Drake, maybe a young Nathan Drake. And also, Mark Wahlberg is not Sully, in my opinion. I think they could have picked characters that, or made the characters look more like the actors look more like the video game characters, like where's Sully's moustache, for example, you know. But yeah, I will be watching Uncharted, and yeah, I'll be hopefully watching a lot more of their Sony's production in terms of TV and films in the future. So as always guys, thank you Lewis, thank you Unknown for your questions. Thanks very much for watching the video, and if you've got any other questions or comments down below, please let them down below. And yeah, I genuinely can't believe that this channel that I've created back in 2011 for fun, really, and to improve in things, has reached 10 years old. I just can't believe that we're here 10 years down the line. I'm still doing this, still loving, still have the same passion for YouTube that I do now as I did back then. I just want to say a massive thank you to anybody that's watched one video, liked, put their comments down in the comment section from the start or current day, or whether you've been watching all the way through, or whether you've joined in the last couple of years or last few months. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's supported me. It really does mean the world that you would take the time out of your busy days to watch my content. That really fills me with joy, and it does make me even more determined to try and improve my content going forward. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed my first ever Q&A on the channel for 10 years on YouTube. Couldn't have done it without you guys watching and supporting. But yeah, as always, thank you very much indeed for watching, guys. I've been PS3 Gaming Scotland, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks very much indeed, guys. Bye bye.